Hello folks, welcome back. In previous video we have seen how to use kubectl command line to create our deployments and services. In this video I am going to show you how can we use deployment and service files. I have already created service and deployment files for our project, so it is updated in our simple DevOps project. Let's go here. So here we have Veloxy deploy and Veloxy service. Assume that Veloxy is our client. For this client, we are creating our Kubernetes setup. Let's open it and we'll see what is there in this. All right, this is the Kubernetes deployment file. We have versions in our Kubernetes file writing. So API version we need to do, and kind you need to specify the what kind of service you are creating. We are doing the deployment. Apart from deployment, pod is there, replication controller is there, service is there. So depends upon what kind of thing you are doing. According to that, you need to specify the kind. Here we are using the deployment, and next the deployment name we are giving this one, and label also we are giving the same. This is the app label. With this name the app get created. And replications, whatever instructions we have given in the command line, similar way we are creating two replications. Next, I don't talk about this one right now. We'll talk about once we have done initial setup. So initially I don't copy this one in our code. Next, template. So template is nothing but to create our pod. What template it should use? The app name, again it is a Veloxy DevOps project. Then container name, this is the container name, Veloxy DevOps project, and from where it has to take the image, that is YAML simple DevOps demo. We haven't created this repository yet. If I go to our Docker Hub, so YAML. So with YAML's account, we have only simple DevOps image is there. One more repository we are going to create and push the image onto that repository and pull it from here. And container port, on which port number our application is going to run, it is runs on port number 8080, which we are using from starting. So this is our deployment file. Similar way we have service file as well. So whatever we executed from the command line, same things would be there. Addition to that, we need to give the proper syntax. We should follow the syntax while creating our YAML file. Same thing we are doing. So the API version v1, and kind, if you see here, this is service. So name of the service we are giving Veloxy service, and app, this should be same as our deployment. Let me open the deployment file as well. So in the deployment we have given as a Veloxy DevOps project. Same thing we should give here. Next, selector, it selects this container and it creates a load balancer. Now under ports, if you see here, our application is running port number 8080 in the container, and the target port, nothing but in the cluster level we are exposing onto port number 8080. So this is at pod level, this is our Kubernetes cluster level, this is to external, nothing but from outside we want to access. In previous video we have used 30001 because it randomly created, but I don't want to create it randomly because if it create randomly I need to open each and every port at the AWS security group level, which is not possible. That's why I am fixing that this application should be always exposed on port number 31200, so that I can open only this port number in the security group level so that we can access our application. Got it? Now we are going to use these two files to create our pod. Let's go and create these files in our system. First, let me copy it. Let's go on to our server. This is our master server. PWD, I am under root. That's okay. Cat Veloxy service, and I am copying. because it is a YAML file, we should follow the appropriate spaces. As it is, we need to copy. Next, go back. I'm also creating the deployment file. So cat Veloxy deploy and copy the file. Okay, I have copied it. As I said, let me remove the strategy. So vi, we will keep only replications, and I will explain that once we executed with this. I'm just saving the file. Okay, now we have deployment and service files. How we have created deployment and service earlier, similar way we are going to create through files this time. But here we are not using the Nginx application, we are using our own application. So yeah, we don't have this one. For testing, what I will do, I will just change the demo as image so that that image is already available. It pulls the image and create a pod with that one. Let's go and do that. Vi Veloxy deployment. So what is the image we need? That is simple DevOps image. That is the one we were using. Same thing I am going to use in this lab as well. Everything is set. First we should create a deployment, then service. So to create a deployment, we should execute a command called kubectl. Let me clear the screen. To create a deployment, we should execute a command called kubectl, same command kubectl, and apply minus f, nothing but file. So whatever instructions are there in this file, please apply those. With that one, it is going to create a deployment. Okay, deployment is created. Kubectl get deployments. Okay, now you can see here, this is our previous one and this is the current one. We have Veloxy deployment and with the two desired systems, that is what there in the file, and currently both are running, up to date and available. Both are not available yet. Let me execute it one more time. Yes, this time it is available, nothing but it is accessible. It is 15 seconds, so it was getting ready. And to avoid confusion, let me remove the sample nginx. Kubectl delete deployment, and also service also I'm going to delete. Kubectl get services, and we haven't created service for our Veloxy deployment yet. Let me remove it. Kubectl delete service. Okay, and if I execute, we have only default service. Let me create the service. Same command to create a service, kubectl apply minus f and the service name. Service also got created. Let's get the services. Okay, we can see here we have a service, and let me get the pods as well. Kubectl get pods, and both are running. Okay, good. From 2 minutes minus o wide. You can see here these two are running in the two different systems to make sure that it is highly available. Now to access our application, we need to use the Kubernetes master server IP followed by our external port. What is our external port? In service file we have specified, that is 31200. This is the port number we should access our application. So let's go into console. I'm going here where I was accessing my Nginx. Let me change the port. Okay, I can't access it right now because we should open this port number in the security group level. Let me go here, edit, and instead of 30,001, I'm changing it to 31,200. Apply it. Now let's refresh it. Yes, we can able to access the default page and slash web app. This is the file, right? Yes, hello, welcome to Simple DevOps project, deploying on a container using Ansible playbook. This is the old image, that's why we have this one. Now what we should do, whenever there is a update in the code, it should create a new image, and with the new image, we should create our new deployment. That is what we are expecting. For that one, we should write Ansible playbooks. In next video, I'm going to show you how to integrate your Kubernetes with Ansible and how can we create Ansible playbooks. Until then, bye, see you there.